record ni? Okay, hello Shine. Second question.
Okay, hi Shan.
Hello.
So I'll ask you the next question. So the second question is, what digital applications do you use to support your assignment or learning?
Okay, as a student, this is a very important question for me because most of the time, us as a student rely on this kind of digital application for make our assignment more effectively done. For example, I always use Google Documents, Microsoft Word, even Canva, which makes my presentation more simpler and also done in a good way. And sometimes I also use Grammarly and YouTube for more better understanding.
Okay, thank you.
Now I will call Farisha to ask the third question.
Hello, Shan.
Hello.
How do you ensure the ethical use of this digital application?
Okay, basically, when you're using the technology, what will come in your mind is like your assignment or anything you do is not same as what the AI showed you. So I always ensure that my work, my assignment is not a plagiarism work. And also I always ensure that I give the credit to the owners. And also I make sure before I take the content or anything from an article, I make sure that it's licensed and approved by the government itself. So it is more convenient for me to use, and also it is very informative at sometimes.
Thank you, Shan.
Welcome.
Okay, now I will call Zufa for the fourth question.
Hi, Shine.
Hello.
So my question is, what digital platforms? Sorry.
It's okay.
In the context of learning or work, how do you use technology? Sorry.
Okay, take your time. Take your time.
Aduh. Ya, janganlah lah. Okay. So,
Aku postkan mana? Okay, so
I boleh pula. In the context of learning or work, how do you use technology to complete assignment?
All right. Thank you for the question. I'll tell you in simpler words. I use apps for planning, first of all, because we have to plan any assignment due before the due. So it really helps me for some planning, researching, and also editing like Canva, and collaborating effectively with some other apps like Grammarly. So make sure my works have no grammar mistakes, and also my vocabulary is like top notch. And it's really saving my time and also improving the quality of my work. And most of the time, I have no problem using this kind of technology, and I think I'm a wise user of the technology.
Okay, thank you for explanation. Now I will call Umay to ask for the 5 question.
Okay, hi, Shai.
Hello.
Okay, so the next question is, what digital platform or media do you use to communicate with group members or global partner?
Okay. When we talk about the group, communication is the key for any task is given in a group. So I make sure that I communicate well with my group members, that I use WhatsApp mainly because it is a very, very common app that all of us have in our phones. And other than that, I also use some Microsoft Teams. Other than that, I'll use Zoom and sometimes it's Gmail, but it's very rare to use Gmail. But I almost use WhatsApp for every discussion in the group. I think that's one of the way that we can get all of their opinions in one point and gather at one place and we can distribute into our group task effectively.
All right, thank you. Now, for the next question, I will call Nurin Sazwani.
Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can. Okay. My question is, how does each digital element you use help to accelerate or deepen your understanding and that of others?
Okay, when we talk about the understanding, it is it's the whole point of using the digital elements. So how does the tools improve my understanding is by giving me different ways of presentation, visualize, and also share information that is quickly and clearly, which I can grasp it and turn into my own word. So for me, the understanding part is the main thing for all of us, I guess, because when you don't understand something, I'm sure you can't do the rest of the work. So it just gave me different ways of idea how it can be done more effectively. And also, I like the way the digital tools give me some creative idea where I couldn't find in any person, but I couldn't find, but some people are very rare. So I think that's all.
Okay. Now I will ask someone if you have another question to ask Tushan. Yeah. Mungkin pembelajaran dia.
Hi Shan.
Hello.
I wanna ask you about like how the technology how the technology I'm sorry.
Okay.
How the technology were used in the education. I mean like if in Malaysia we are now in class we use slide or smart TV, something like that. But if in Singapore, how like their education culture for the technology?
Okay. I would not say it's the same, but it's almost the same. But here we don't really use anything handwritten, like notes or modules. We don't really have any modules to refer as in a form of books or anything. We always have that one app called like Brightspace, where all the lecturers will upload their videos of learning and of the content of that week. So you can actually prepare for that content before a week ahead. So that is how they use the technology wisely, because in class also we don't really use whiteboard and also markers. We always use like 3D visualized presentation where you can see the things like 3D. In Malaysia back then we do have slides, but it's in 2D. But here basically when I learned anatomy and physiology, it is in a 3D way. So it has really amazed me at the first place. And it is give me like more better understanding, because when you see things like in 2D, like for example, this is the lungs, this is the kidney, like you don't actually see the back side of the organs. But this 3D is like really give you the visual that how does it look in 360 degree. So that's how we use the technology and the tools here.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Shan. I think this is new for us about the 3D visual.
Yeah, it was new for me also.
Because we will see the 3D here. Like you say lah, only 2D. So 3D rare lah. For us. Thank you, Shan.
Welcome.
Anyone have another question to ask?
Hi, Shine. I also have one more question. Yeah. Okay. So, like us, we I'm sorry, in language subject,
Literature.
we can use ChatGPT, Gemini, something like that. But can I know if science subjects, is it suitable to use AI like ChatGPT, Gemini to study the course? Or you have another AI that more specific, more specifically suitable for science?
So for this question, if you are really depend on the facts, for example, if you really want to know how the digestive system is working, as in a fact or in words, and you can refer to ChatGPT or any other AI tools. But if you're really a person that can grasp the information quickly when it's in a visual, you can actually also use some other apps. I don't really remember the name, but my lecture always gives the link to access through it. So from that link, you actually can we learn about bones, right? So we can actually like have more better understanding with like joining the bones together to form a full skeleton. And also you can actually rotate the each part of your bone like 360. So they have a lot of apps for the science and anatomy.
Thank you, Shan.
Welcome.
Okay, I think we have come to the end. And I will thank you to the Shan because have give your time to us answering our question and so on. Let me. Okay. Thank you, Shan, for spending your
Welcome.
time with me, with ours. Terima kasih. Sorry for my broken English.
It's okay. As long as you speak with me, it's not broken.
Okay. Because I study Malay, so my my English was very broken.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's all for now. Take picture. We can take a picture. Okay. Okay, Shan, we will take a picture. Smile.
One. Siapa tekan?
Aku. Dah, aku. Ya.
Okay, thank you, Shan.
Thank you, Shan.
Welcome. Thank you for having me. Have a great day.
Thank you,
all.
Thank you,
Shan.
Shan.
Bye.
Bye.
Like,